y'all at 5,000 subscribers, we would do YouTube.
So if you're new here, I'm Victoria.
I'm Lindsay.
We about to have fun. It's gonna be our how we met story because a lot of people are asking us how we met all the time. So figure we'll let y'all know.
It's a good first video.
I'm gonna let her tell her version of how we met and then I'll tell mine and we'll just like intertwine them as we go.
So basically, okay. Let me gather myself. So basically, I was scrolling on Twitter one day, you know, this girl used to be real big on Twitter or whatever, but I didn't know her or anything, obviously. So I'm just scrolling on Twitter and I see a story, you know, like a thread of this girl, Victoria, who had like saved this sad girl in an Uber, basically. So I was just like reading the like thread or whatever, and it was just like a funny story, cute, wholesome, really. And
I can be wholesome. I can be wholesome.
It was cute. So I'm like just like scrolling down, and then I see the she put a picture of her and the girl that was in your Uber, and I was like, yeah, she kind of cute or whatever. Like, I don't know. It was like, I remember the picture. If I can find it, we could insert it somewhere here.
Yeah. But insert picture here.
Yeah. I was like, it was at the time, like your smile and your hair. And like she used to have like, well, if y'all see the picture, you'll see. But I was like, okay, yeah, she's cute. I like followed her from that thread. And I didn't know like if she didn't say she was like, you were gay or anything.
Yeah.
So. Or like,
there was nothing on my profile for you to know anything.
Yeah. So I followed her, so then I was following her on Twitter or whatever, and she, you know, she would like I said, was wilding. Basically, I had like a Twitter crush on you. And I don't know, I have like details that I don't even think you know about. Well, actually, no, we've talked about it before.
Like what?
Like I remember you like posted this picture and you were like, because she was driving for Uber at the time. So you were like, if I was your Uber driver, what would you do or something?
Oh yeah, I was making flirty captions. I was single, by the way, so.
Yeah, and I responded and I like put a little GIF. It was cute, but
she put a little flirty GIF.
Yeah, like what would you do? And then I put like what I would do. I actually got in a little bit of trouble at that time for that.
Oh yeah, because she had a little
whatever
situationship going on, and I was getting her little situationship all mixed up, and I didn't even know.
She didn't even know, and I was like, I don't even know. Like when I got in trouble, I was like, I don't even know this girl, which was true. Like I didn't, and I shouldn't have been doing that. I know, but like it was you, so you know, I was just like flirting with her. I know I can think of like all the little like pictures that I responded to you on Twitter. You didn't even know. Oh my god. Then she tweeted one time and she was like, on Valentine's Day or like before Valentine's Day. Any like girls want to hit me up because I don't want to go on a date with like a crusty man, basically. So I was like,
no, like I legit said that too. I'm gonna insert the tweet here. I legit said something like that too.
So I was like, oh my gosh, yes. I was like, yes. So I slid in to the DMs and I said, girl, I'll take you out. And you were like, before, you know, I get excited, where do you live? And I was like, Atlanta. She was like, oh, well, I'm in Miami, yada, yada, yada. So like, from there, it wasn't really like anything. Nothing happened from that.
Yeah, nothing happened from that tweet. That tweet was in like February, and after she messaged me and we had the interaction, like nothing else happened. We didn't talk or text.
But then, so she doesn't remember me. She said that after she tweeted that, a bunch of people were in your DMs.
Girl, you ain't gotta be telling them. It was a lot going on in my DMs at that time in my life.
Yeah, so like she didn't remember me, but that's cool. Because
we're here now.
Yeah, because we're here now. After that, I was just the third.
We can't curse on YouTube.
You can bleep bleep.
I don't know how to bleep bleep yet.
You got it. I bleep you.
Okay.
So I went to her Instagram DMs. I said, what's your Snapchat?
Yes, you sure did. You was on my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Snapchat at some point.
Hey, look. No shame in my game. Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe I was, I guess. Like, now that I tell it. But did you think
at the
time?
At the time, I was like, when we first started messaging on Twitter, you know, I thought you were nice. I thought you were cool. And then when you sent me on Instagram, like, I was like, not like, I don't know. Like, when you sent me a DM on Instagram, I was kind of just like, So, like, she's serious. Cause like I wasn't really sure, you know what I mean? And then when you snapped me, I was like, and you know, you was sending snaps, and I was like, like,
oh my god, I'm embarrassed. But all of those were just like me following her, like we still weren't talking or whatever, and then
I could match up. I can go from here, like, to match it up. Okay, so as y'all know, that's how we got started, when she DM'd me about that tweet. The next tweet, which was a couple months later, I had tweeted something random about wanted to go to a festival in Orlando. And she slid in my DMs again. She was like, in there. She was like, yeah, we could go to that together. And I was like, well, that's like, I think it was like 6 months away. So I was like, here's my number. Text me in case you decide to come. And then literally, I feel like it was the same day or the very next day. I can't remember. Do you remember?
You were like, yeah, just like, here's my number. You can hit me up if you go to the festival.
Which was like 6 months away.
Yeah, but like me and my friends, like we were actually really thinking about going. We didn't end up going, but like, I mean, it was EDC. Like we used to go to those things, and I knew she lived in Florida, and then you tweeted that or whatever. So I was like, okay, like maybe we could meet up or whatever. But then you were like, yeah, here, hit me up if you end up going.
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna hit you up right now.
And she hit me up right then. My phone said, and she was like, hey, it's Lindsay. And I was like, oh, hey.
From Twitter.
Oh, hey. From my point of view, the way the tweets were, when I first was tweeting that type of stuff, like, I was just wilding. I was in college. I was having fun. But at the same time, I wasn't out or anything like that.
Yeah.
I knew girls were going to DM me, but I also knew most of them didn't live near me. So it was like half joking, like, haha, what girl want to go out on a date with me? And every single DM I got was girls that live out of state. So I was like when Lindsay DM'd me, she was like, oh yeah, and I live in Atlanta. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. Like, we're never going to see each other.
Yeah, I bet.
And then we started texting. I don't know how, but like, it felt like we never stopped communicating after that first text.
This girl wants to be on FaceTime 25/8.
I sure do. And I want you to, okay, so rewind. We would be texting all day. And then we started getting close. Like, we was friends. And Lindsay was kind of like texting, like, because you kind of wanted to make sure that I was like, wanting to actually date a girl. So at some point in the text messages, you were like, do you like talk to girls? And I was like, I mean, I think I said something like very like, ambiguous, because
I remember that, but I don't remember like exactly what you said.
Yeah, but I remember you finally just straight up kind of asking about it in the middle of our messages, and I was like, I mean, I really haven't like before in the past, but I'm willing to try, because I did know deep down that I had liked the girls. I liked it the girls. She asked that question, and from there it was like, it was known that we both liked each other. So then we FaceTimed, and then I liked her. I thought she was so pretty, and I thought she was so cool. I did.
I thought she was cool too, and I was like very nervous to FaceTime and stuff, but you just carried the combo, girl. So
whatever. So
no, I appreciated that.
Yeah.
Too. Like I like that you just were talking, and I was like, okay, like that, cool.
Like, we really started off in that like puppy dog, like high school love, where you're talking all the time, and it becomes like, you know, like that stage of infatuation a little bit.
Yeah.
And about 3 weeks later, two weeks.
Yeah, I got the juice. I had the juice, because after that.
2 weeks later, I decided I was gonna go see her. I decided I was gonna come to Atlanta. At the time, I wasn't out. So what that meant was I had to be dumb sneaky about the whole reason I was going to Atlanta, because I had just graduated college, so I was living at home. So the weekend that I went was planned strategically. My sister was already coming up to Atlanta for Greek weekend. So I was like, okay, I might as well go up there while she's up there.
Which was honestly perfect, because like I was nervous. Like not that I didn't want you to, but I don't think that we would have met as soon as we did had we not had an excuse where like if things were to have gone bad, you weren't really necessarily there for me.
But the truth was, I was there for her.
I know. Now
like
I know
everybody, nobody else knew that but me.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. Like I genuinely was just like, okay, well she's gonna be here. Like cool, we can hang out if you know it is. Because this girl, I didn't know she liked me like how she's saying it now.
Well, the thing was,
she didn't give me that.
Well, the thing was, at that time, again, when she said I was wilding out, I was single. Single means I'm single. So when I was coming to Atlanta, yes, it was to see Lindsay. But at the time, I was also talking to a guy that lived up here that I hadn't met. So. He lived like an hour outside of Atlanta, so he got a car accident, so he wasn't able to come. So I was like, okay, cool.
He was okay, right? It wasn't a bad
Yeah, it wasn't. not like I don't care about what happened to him, but he was fine. He just couldn't continue driving all the way to Atlanta after his accident. When I got to Atlanta, I ended up staying at a friend's dorm who played tennis for Georgia Tech. So I stayed with her the whole weekend because, like, I didn't tell Lindsay I was coming, like, just to see her. But I did plan, like, I was like, oh, you know, I really want to see you while I'm there. As if that wasn't why I was there. But anyways, she said, yeah, we can meet up. And one of those nights, I went out with my friend and my cousin. And
No. So, okay, we were like, okay, like, we can hang out whatever, Saturday or whatever it was. And then, so I got up Saturday, like, but we didn't plan anything, like, for sure.
Yeah.
I was just, like, wanting to be ready for the day. She told me at, like, probably, like, maybe 1 or 2, I'm at brunch with my friends. So I'm thinking I'm going to brunch with my friends. I'm not going to be hanging out at night. Brunch with my friends is an all-day event.
It'd be like 9-11 hours. I'm not even joking. 9 to 11 hours minimum. Then they be trying to go to the club at 2 a.m. minimum.
So I'm thinking like that. I'm like, okay, like, damn, like, we're not going to hang out, but that's cool, whatever. So I go.
Not you like, oh, guess we're not going to hang out.
Well, like, I wasn't gonna be like, what the fuck, you know? I went to dinner with my friends, and then she was like, this was like later at night, and she was like, yeah, I'm at this club or whatever, and that was literally like 10 minutes away from where we're at.
Yeah, I told you we was going to the club. You was like, what club? And I told you the club, and immediately you was like, oh yeah, I'm down the street from there. I'll meet you right now. I was nervous. Again, I was not out. So I was in a car full of people who nobody knows, like, I'm even talking to a girl at all. So I'm kind of like, how am I going to hang out with my friends and also try to see this girl who I actually, like, really like?
I didn't really know that you weren't out at all.
Yeah.
And I left, like, my friends were like, they just went home, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go. And you know me now, like, I'll have fun no matter what, and I know that about myself. She had fun no matter what. I was like, okay, like, she's with her friends, like, I'll go. But I was nervous too. So I get there and I'm like all over you.
I go outside to meet her in the front of the bar or the club, whatever. I go outside to meet her at the front. And she literally, like, runs up to me like we besties and we ain't seen each other in years. Like, she was like, oh my gosh, hi. And I was like, oh, I feel like shit.
Sorry.
I was like, hi.
I have a video of the first time we met. Insert that. But it was cute. I like that video.
It's a cute video, yeah. I'm glad we got that video because that was the first night we ever met. So it's kind of cool that we have that, like, for memories. Yeah, for memories. That's you know, whatever. Then we get in the club and me and her are there, and we kind of like separate from our friends. Like, basically I was just like, oh, my homegirl just got here. I was like, I'm gonna go with her over there because she know the bartender, which you did. Do you remember that? And I left with you to go we were getting like free shots. So we were drinking, and I don't drink. She now knows.
Yeah.
Cause I was trying to keep up and seem like, you know, cool.
And then after that, she never left.
No, for real. Like, she's not exaggerating. Like, we had fun at the club. My friends my friends liked you immediately. Like, we just like clicked immediately in person because we were already communicating all the time on FaceTime and text. So we met in person. It just felt like it just made sense. Like, nothing was like nothing like threw us off.
Yeah.
Or at least for me, like, nothing about you in person threw me off. If anything, I was just like more attracted to you.
The only thing that threw me off is that you were short. Not really, but like.
No. She acting like I ain't tell her I was 5'2". I told you. Yes, you asked me how tall I was. I said I'm 5'2".
Okay.
But my mentality is 5'8".
I mean, it was, yeah, literally after that. we were long distance. So.
Yeah. And that was it. I ended up staying in Atlanta for like 2 weeks, and I was supposed to be there for a weekend.
My best friend called me. She was like, she's still there. So that's it. There y'all go.
That's how we met, y'all.
That's how we met.
That's how we met.
That's it.
That's it. That's
and here
all.
we are,
That's it. That's
almost
all.
3 years later.
Living together.
Yeah.
Liking it.
Loving it.
How you do this outro to like, comment, subscribe.
Bye.
Period. That's it.